Hi, and thanks for taking a look at the CraigsList Screen Scraper template. This template is designed to go into CraigsList, go through a series of pages, and collect information out of each page. If you have any questions on the types of data that we're collecting from the given site, or you want to see a sample, you can just read through the description of the template here. And you can even click download a sample to open up a file that contains some CSV information that we've exported. Now what we have here is a software template, and if you haven't downloaded the Screen Scraper Basic Edition, you want to do that first. The Screen Scraper Basic Edition is a free version of a framework, and the framework will run the software or the template that you're purchasing from us. There's also a Professional Edition, which is a purchased version. So you want to make sure that you pick on the Basic Edition and select the correct operating system. The Professional Edition has some extra features that are nice for different things if you're getting into programming of the screen scraping software. But each one of the templates is designed to download and run with one or just a couple of changes or settings that need to be applied. So go ahead and download the Screen Scraper Basic Edition and install that, and then go ahead and purchase the template, and I'll walk you through what this template does. If you go to Screen Scraper and pick File and Import, this is where we select the screen scraping session or the template that you just purchased. What that will contain is two parts. Number one, for the project, we have the main page, or the page that we searched within CraigsList, and then the details page, which is the detail on every listing that we're going to go through. We also have some JavaScript files, and these files do a number of things, from exporting the CSV or XML file, or in this case initializing some parameters. For example, the URL that we want to scrape from CraigsList. So we will copy our source, and then we'll paste that in here. We'll save our scraping session, and at this point we're ready to run. We'll go back to the project itself and click Run Scraping Session. Now the logging flies by really quick. There's a lot of information, but there's really no need to take a look at any of this unless you're programming and you want to go back and look at different variables and things like that. So if you don't want to see it, or you want a better performance out of the screen scraping session, you can just set the logging to 0 and then clear the log to refresh it. Now it's still running, and you can tell by this button here when it says Stop Scraping Session. If we were to click on that, it would stop, which means it's currently running right now. While it's running, I'll take a look at the details page and explain how the information is collected. The software runs just like a internet browser, Internet Explorer or Chrome or any other software like that. It goes out to a certain site, it downloads the HTML, but instead of viewing it, we take that information and extract the data in a cookie cutter type approach. In this particular case, we're grabbing the title, date, email, and so on. Now I won't get into the details or the programming idea behind Screen Scraper. Each one of the templates is designed to download and run by modifying anything within the init custom. And once you set that, you can go ahead and run the screen scraping session like we're doing here. Now that the screen scraping session has completed, we'll take a look at the information that was selected. With any install, under the Screen Scraper Basic Edition installation, we create a directory called Scrapes, and then the project also has a directory, and finally the files that contain the exported information. The XML and the CSV typically have the same amount of information. There are some cases where the XML will hold additional data just because it's more complex and the CSV file structure just doesn't support it like an XML file would. If we take a look here, you can see that we've got the basic information, the title, date, email address, description, and some other items related to the particular listing. So in a matter of just a few minutes, we've collected several hundred records, and you can even expand this. You can run it, save your file, collect a new location from the website, copy your URL, paste it into Screen Scraper, and run it multiple times. There's no limit to the number of times that you run the scraping session. What you've purchased is just the software to run it as you wish, and you're even free to modify it if you'd like to. So again, that process was, go back here to our template. If you don't already have it, download the Screen Scraper Basic Edition. It's a free edition. Then purchase your template. There's a small login that you have to go through, and we do that to keep track of your sessions so you can come back from time to time and download them if you need to. And again, if you're not watching this video from our website, it is extremescrape.com/shop. Thank you.